Welcome to the Focus Voice. This is Dr. Ed Turos today coming at you to help you get focused. Remember this, your focus determines your future. And today I want to talk about the advancement of young people right now, 13 to 26. And maybe you're a parent, a grandparent, you're listening to this. Maybe you're a young person right now that says, I need some direction in life. What's my life's direction? Think about this. How many people have died and not fulfilled the assignment and calling upon their life? And that frustrates me. And that's why I created the Focus Life Institute to help individuals get focused, to educate, to empower, to equip them, to be able to identify their purpose, their calling in life, and their assignment, and fulfill their destiny. I tell you what, there's something about personal fulfillment when you start doing what you know you're assigned to do. And I'm talking that from a personal, a professional, and a spiritual aspect of your life. We operate in all those aspects. We'll make sure that you understand you've got to get focused on what you want to do. Now, here's some of the statistics. 60% of people do not like the job they're currently in. And it's amazing to me how many people quit their job. And when they quit their job, what happens is they lose maybe the vacation, they lose the pension, they lose maybe the future 401k, and they keep turning to different jobs. They don't find that hand-to-glove fit where basically there's more creativity than stress in doing a job. Now, anybody can do a job. And I have done some jobs in my life, and I've had some bosses, the good, the bad, the ugly, in Fortune 100. And even before that, working in a steel mill, painting houses, doing certain things, working in a shoe store when I was going to college. And I tell you what, there are some jobs I did not like to do. But I did them because I had a need to be able to fulfill the financial need. But there has to come to a place where you get real vision, and you get your passion, and you find out what you're called to do upon the earth. Now, let me share with you what I've developed here. I've developed a program, it's online, called Finding Life's Direction. And my purpose and my passion is to bring hope to the hopeless. A lot of you, or a lot of individuals, don't have a dream, or they've lost their dream. I'm here to tell you, dream again. Dream again, because there's an opportunity for you to identify this assignment in life. And when you start fulfilling that, and really, this not negate small beginnings. You know, some things start small. When I started the Focus Life Institute, it started small, right? And so I've got to keep working it. I got to persevere. I got to be faithful in what I do. But once you identify this opportunity, it's really going to help you. Now, here's some of the statistics with young people that are really unbelievable. 80% of young people who go to college, 80% change their major course of study between 1 to 3 times with an average cost of $12,000 per change. You talk about debt, and you talk about people not focused. That's what we see the statistics are. 30% drop out of college in the first 2 years. Individuals right now going into the workplace right now that have graduated from college, 50% are not working in what they went to school for. So we got to get focused. We got to find life's direction. And then LinkedIn's been saying for over 20 years, it said young people coming into the workplace out of high school or college lack the essential soft skills. The 10 essential soft skills that I deal with in our Skills for Life program. But I am here to help you understand that the key right now for your life is to find life's direction and get focused on that path. And that path includes a few things. In this course, it's an online course, we talk about, first of all, understanding your vision. Now, if you don't have a vision, there's a proverb that says, without vision, people perish. So you have to have a vision for your life. When I talk to young people today, I said, what's your vision? They shrug their shoulders. They don't know what the vision is. Vision is where you're going in life. What's your vision? Where are you going? What do you want to do? What do you want to accomplish right now? And so we have individuals come into this online course and begin to start thinking and start looking at what people have spoken in their lives, maybe some direction you've received, some individuals that have spoken over you. What does that really mean for you to find a vision for yourself? So you got to have a vision, because vision is going to keep you out of trouble. Vision is going to keep you focused on what you're called to do upon your life. And then we look at passions. You know, this generation loves passion. It might be volunteering. It might be doing certain things. You like to go out in the workplace, mentoring by somebody. It might be a situation when you're doing internships. But I tell you, people love to be volunteers. People like to do some things. Now, that's one of the passions we have in my life. We feed, that's part of my church family. We feed 1,500 families every month in our city with food that we get from the local food bank. In the time of this taping right now, 3 years into it, since COVID, 2020 was COVID, 3 years into it, we've given over $30 million of products and goods and services to individuals in our community. That's powerful. That's a passion I have. I love to get out there. Now, I got my grandkids out there. I got my 14-year-old, my 11-year-old, and my 8-year-old out there on the line, helping out to be able to put food in people's cars, blessing them, and seeing things happen in their lives, and the smiles on people's faces, but the joy that we have because of that passion to help somebody is very important. But then I look at the 7 spheres of influence. There are 7 vocational spheres that you might have an interest in. We have to identify that for you. They might be business, they might be education, might be government, right? Maybe media, family, religion, arts and entertainment. These are certain situations that you might want to look at specifically to go into. And so I have a profile in this Finding Life's Direction to help you identify that sphere of influence. Many might be called to business. It might be called the government, might be called into education. But once you identify that vocational sphere, you got to get focused on that and put your energy and your effort into that. And then I look at your personality style. Oh, I love personality. I've been a certified DISC personality style trainer for over 30 years. I trained people at the Coca-Cola company on the DISC. What I would do is I'd bring in the people who had opposite behavioral styles because I knew there was conflict. And what I did was I brought them together to show the value of each person. And so personality is very important. It's part of your gift cluster. It's part of your DNA, how you were born, a part of the ancestral DNA that you have. It's part of the role models and the experiences you've had up to age 8 and age 12. And so these things combine to your personality style. And I tell you what, there's a lot of factors that make it good, and there's a lot of factors that maybe have blind spots in your life. And we have to identify those. But I'm peeling the onion on you on these personalities. Are you dominant? Are you a people person? Are you stable, secure? Are you compliant, more detailed? And we're going to identify that and give you a one-page report that talks about who you are and your general characteristics, your value to an organization, the ideal environment, and maybe some of the weaknesses you have. Again, I trained in Fortune 100 with the Coca-Cola Company across the country, even in Atlanta headquarters, teaching people on how to identify personality styles, but then how to identify the motivations of other people and how to do the ABC method. How do I adapt, blend, and connect myself with other people. But then I take that personality style and I match it up with jobs and careers in the 16 career clusters. I'm looking at you identifying these 16 career clusters that are out there. You can identify these specific jobs in the clusters, and we match up your personality style with jobs in the cluster. For example, now I'm a people person. I'm not going to be a good accountant. I don't like being an accountant at a desk somewhere. And we need to help you understand how important it is to find that hand-in-glove fit. I was teaching this at a university a few years back, and there was a senior, first semester senior, and after I got talking about personality and matching it up with careers, he came up to me, he was almost crying. I said, "What's wrong with you?" He said, "I'm a people person. I love to be with people, right? But my parents own an accounting firm, and they want me to take over the accounting firm. I really don't want to do that. I'm majoring in accounting, and I don't want to be stuck in an office." I said, listen, anybody can do a job. So if you can identify that job, and that's where you need to focus on, then try to find some of those clients that are outside the building and you go visit them, because that's what a lot of accountants do. They'll go visit the clients, get out with the people where you need to be. But he was really struggling because there was not that hand-to-glove fit. There was stress. There wasn't creativity based on his career choice. Then we take you over to ONET Online. This is a online website the government has, and it's going to show you each specific job, and we're going to match up that personality style with that. It's going to show you the skills you need. It's going to show you the income level. Is there a bright outlook on these specific jobs? Now, we're getting you targeted and focused. So if you go, for example, to a career fair, and there's 100 booths in there, you're not wandering around a circle not knowing what to do. You've got 2 or 3 choices of career, maybe the career cluster, and maybe 2 or 3 positions, and you're going over maybe that technology place. You're going over there right now to that medical booth. You now are targeted and focused on what you want to do. And then finally, we look at the situation where, specifically in the area of setting goals. We have to set goals. 3% of the people set goals. You've got to set personal goals, educational, and career goals, and we help you do that in this Finding Life's Direction. My passion at the Focus Life Institute is to help you get focused and get targeted so there's a hand-to-glove fit so that you really enjoy what you do. My son-in-law is a senior engineer. He's a SC personality style. He's detailed. He's fact-based. He does one thing at a time. He does it great. I tell you what, he goes to work and it's like a hand-to-glove fit. It's like he's just having a party. He enjoys himself going to work every day when most people don't. So we got to identify that opportunity that you have here. And this is where, if you were a guardian guardian or a parent or a grandparent. You can add influence to your children that are getting ready to go into school or getting ready to go to a secondary education or getting ready to go in the workplace. We've got multiple courses at focuslifeinstitute.com. I hope you check all this out. Our passion is to educate, equip, and empower you to identify your calling and your assignment in life, to fulfill your purpose and your destiny. This is our passion. Take a look at all our materials again at focuslifeinstitute.com, and remember, your focus does determine your future.